welcome to another video. This one is focusing on the shoulders and just mobility of the shoulders, loosening up the neck and the upper back as well. You will need a strap, a belt, or even a towel will work for this practice. So if you need any props to sit on, grab a couple of cushions or pillows off the bed. Perfect, just to elevate the hips, open up the hips gently and allow the knees to fall downwards. And you can feel the pelvis just tilt in this downward position, which just helps to ease out the lower back. So we're going to spend just a little bit of time, well actually the whole practice we're going to spend on the mat. So I have a microphone now, which I'm loving, so no more voiceovers, which is going to cut my editing in half, so I can now make more videos and share the content more regularly. So hopefully everything runs smoothly, because this is the first video with this little microphone. But yes, so you need a strap, get comfortable, and cross-legged preferably, but if that doesn't work for you, you can always stretch your legs out in front as well. So just close your eyes, bring the hands on to the knees, just do a few shoulder rolls, bringing them up and back. You just to ease into your seat, your first posture. Just a few rolls, maybe a few turns of the head, left and right, on up and down. Just continuing just to breathe naturally through this practice. So we're not focusing on any strength today, it's just all about release, letting go. And maybe the tension in your shoulders is from worrying thoughts you've had. You may be a little stressed out this time of year, the start of the year, lots to do. Still loosening up the neck, just so we can find some stillness, shifting out those little creaks and cracks that you may have through the neck. And let's come back to center. So eyes closed. If you find you feel a little dizzy with the eyes closed, you can always gaze down. And you're going to ease your shoulders back over your hips, ears over the shoulders, just to take pressure out of that upper back. If you feel that you need some grounding today, palms face down. If you feel the need to receive, maybe you want some good positive energy, turn the palms up. By connecting the thumb and index finger, you come into a mudra, chin mudra, which is connecting to your inner wisdom, the mudra of knowledge. Breathing in and out through the nostrils naturally. And just feeling that breath flow in through the nostrils and travel down the throat, into the chest. And then the breath, feel it as it exhales, rise up into the throat and then out through the nostrils. Now during this quiet moment, create your intention for the day, for the practice, your sankalpa. Repeat it silently to yourself 3 times. Just magnifying those words into the subconscious. Take a deep breath in, and as you do, lift and lengthen the spine, but draw the shoulders down. And then exhale, just come back into that comfortable seat. And eyes can either stay closed or you can open the eyes. And we're just going to tilt the head over to the right side. If your palms are up, you may want to flip them down just to feel more grounded. Explore what you want to do with your body. Let it unfold naturally. It's best not to force yourself into these shapes, thinking, I have to do it this way or I've got to do it that way. Just let it happen. If you want to stretch a little deeper through that left side, draw the shoulder down. And if you want a little bit more, just use the weight of your hand on the side of the head. We don't want to force the head down, just deepen the stretch. Shoulders relaxed. As we exhale, we are taking the hand down onto the thigh or the knee. In breath. Well, I'm breathing out, aren't I? Over to the other side. And if that's your thing, breathe out. Draw the right shoulder down. Notice how that feels. Maybe you need a little bit more today. I feel I need a little bit more today. So I'm going to take the left hand onto the side of the head. Checking in with how you feel. So if you're a mum or a dad practicing and you've got kids, they've gone back to school now after 6 weeks off, and now it's time for you to commit to a regular practice. On your exhale, release. We're going to take the head down, across the chest, and then back across the shoulders. When we come back to the left shoulder, take it the opposite way. So we're just going to take full circles, but moving back and forth. Checking in with how it feels. If you need to modify, make it more gentle, then do so. Continue the prana, the breath flowing through that important vital energy. One more nice big circle. And then back to center. And we are going to roll our shoulders up and back once again. Lots of shoulder release. And then the other way. And then relax. So now we are grabbing our strap. We're going to take it out nice and wide to begin with. As we inhale, bring it up. Nice and tall through the spine. And then we're going to take it back behind the shoulders. Now watch with this that the shoulders don't roll forward and we start to round out like this. Stay up nice and tall. If you start to feel like this, it means your shoulders are quite tight. So just take your hands further down and then enjoy the stretch. Now you may feel this through your biceps, through your inner elbows and your wrists, because you know you're holding on to this strap here. On that in breath, bring it up and over. Hopefully you can get it over your head. And then we're going to bring it in a little more if that's okay. If you found where you are is is working for you, stay there. Bring it up as we inhale. And then as we exhale, take it back. And maybe you can just take it back a little bit behind your head. Today, this isn't going to work. This is a strain. Find your happy place. Find where it's working for you today. And then you breathe and release. More that you can relax in the stretches, the body is able to surrender. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it forward. Beautiful. And then we'll just take that strap just off to the side. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back. And instead of focusing on drawing the hands down, roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. The focus with this stretch is to open up the chest. We spend so much time round. We want to open up. We don't sleep like this either. We tend to sleep quite rounded on our side in that fetal position. So if you're doing this in the morning, this should feel wonderful. It does for me. So if you can squeeze a little bit more. Beautiful. Release. I feel all warm and tingly in the upper body. How do you feel? Let's grab our strap again. And grab the end if you have a buckle. Grab the end with the buckle. You're going to take it in your left hand. Take the rest of the strap behind you, like you're throwing it over your shoulder. This is a tricep stretch, but also a side stretch. So we're just taking our right hand and we're going to guide the elbow up. Now watch with this one, we don't bend back too much. Try to stay nice and tall. If you need to round a little bit, that's okay, but we just don't want to really accentuate a back bend here. Just nice and tall. See if we can get the right bicep in close to the ear. Now we're going to take a gentle stretch to the side. Feel those side ribs. Oh, just getting a beautiful stretch here. Do you hear a few little crackles in the spine? As we inhale, come back up. And then we're going to take the right hand around and you're going to reach as high as you can up the strap. Now you may be able to connect your fingertips here into a monkey grip. If you can, then do so. Just drop the strap. If you're like me, shoulder mobility isn't quite there anymore, then hold the strap. Just focus on one spot. Keep holding the strap, and then we're going to round the back. So you want to push the center of your back towards the back of the room. And relax definitely as much as you can through that right shoulder. Breathe. Keep that prana flowing. I'm not sure how much this mic picks up my breathing. Hopefully not too much. This would be a bit of a weird, freaky video, wouldn't it, with this heavy breather. On the inhale, slowly roll on up. And then exhale, release. Oh my goodness, how does that feel? And just Just move these arms, just release. Oh, big circles. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And then the other way. So if you've gone the other way before, just switch it over. Okay. And then we're doing the other side. Okay. So grab your strap, grab the buckle. Swing that belt over the shoulder. Okay. Left hand grabs your elbow and you lift it up and bring the bicep in close. Also here, watch with the head too. Sometimes this left arm can push through the back of the head, really stretching the neck in a not so good way here. So we want to lift up tall. And it can just be a light, firm, a light grip on the elbow. Okay. And then we're going to take that side stretch. And you're breathing, relaxing, pressing down through the thighs here, keeping yourself grounded. And breath back to center. And then the left arm's going to reach around, grab the strap. And if you can grab those fingertips into monkey grip, do so. Now, do you find that you've got one side that's way different than the other side? I do. This is my not so good side. So you may find your dominant arm, so I'm right-handed, maybe your right side, if you're right-handed, is a little more tighter. Just breathe and relax. Feel the stretch where it's happening. Is it in the bicep, in the tricep, your wrist and your forearm? And then let's begin to round the back. So you're pushing your middle back away to the back of the room. Relax a little more through that left shoulder. And on your inhale, slowly make your way up. Release your left hand and then your right. And you're just taking this over to the side, moving it out of the way. On to our backs now. So this is where, if you need extra support, or a deeper back bend, this is where your pillows or your bolsters are going to come in handy. If your back is really, really tight, I recommend just to lay on the floor with a really flat blanket or a towel for a little lift. But for more of a lift, you can use as many pillows as you want. So you want to take it a little further away, especially if you're using cushions. If you've got pillows, you'll have 2 stacked pillows on top, nice and close to the tailbone. But because I've got some cushions, I'm going to take them a little distance away. Bend your knees, tuck your chin, and you're going to roll over your cushions. Tuck the chin. If you've got your hair in a ponytail, tuck it under so you can let the head fall back. And then the arms are just going to come out to the sides like this. Now what this does is, because our heads tend to look down a lot, we're on our phones or computers, our head is down a lot. This helps us to let the head fall back, create that natural curve back into the neck. Now with the arms, the closer to the hips, the more gentle it is through the shoulders and the chest. You take them further out and even higher, you'll get a deeper stretch through the front of your shoulders. So find that happy place. With the legs, you can keep the knees bent to support the lower back. Knees roll in, feet step out, and the thighs are resting against each other here so the legs can relax here completely. You're not having to worry about them. And option 2 is stretch out your heels to each corner of your mat. Maybe wiggle the hips a little bit to adjust, to get comfortable. And let your body be like a rag doll and flop into this beautiful pose. Eyes are closed if you wish, surrendering here, letting go. Letting go of your emotional stress, your mental stress. Letting go of the physical stress. You are supported here. And if you've had a really long day and this is your end of day practice, you can stay here as long as you like, 20, 30 minutes. This is your morning practice. You can stay here as long as you like. If you've got no one around here that's relying on you, just hang out in this pose. This would be in all the restorative poses out there. This one and supported Savasana are my favorite. I could just stay here for hours. Put on your favorite relaxing music. Breathe and surrender. If this is the end of the day for you, let go of what has happened today. Just let it go. Let it all melt away. And if this is the beginning of your day, wipe the slate clean. Your mind is empty and you are going to just begin your day with this nice fresh outlook. So that concludes today's practice. And I hope that if you were suffering from some shoulder tension, upper back tension, that this has eased its way out. And I look forward to the next video, and until then, my friends, we will meet again. Namaste.